Laura Mummy will center jump for Case. Mummy and Germer work for control, and the Spartans will start with the basketball first. This is McCoy. Works it inside, kicks it left wing. That's Mummy from about 18 feet, missed it short. Ball's loose, NYU comes up with it. This is Peng on the break. She'll lead this NYU offense. NYU is very balanced. They're big inside, they're quick on the outside. They're exactly what you want if you're a coach of a basketball team. Penetration, the dish, the left-handed shot, short. And coming up with a long rebound is Brooke Orcutt.
They've got some size, Ron. They've got 2 players at over 6 foot. The Violets do. 2 players at 5'11" and 2 players at 5'10" as well. So they've got some size down low.
And that's a big team in women's Division III college basketball. Case turns it over. Spartans on the season averaging 58 points per game. NYU on the other side averaging 74. Case will try to be physical. It's one of their strengths. They're physically tough and mentally tough. Germer defending on that dribble drive, and it's laid up and in by Melissa Peng.
Peng just too strong for Germer on that drive. Just beat her off with a dribble, go into her offhand. Very balanced scoring. Down
the floor quickly. The miss on the break by Orcutt. NYU comes the other way. Spot up 3, and it's good. That is Amy Harioka. And it's a quick 5-0 spread for NYU. Full court press. NYU likes to run that diamond and 1 press. They'll do it the entire game. They did it a week ago against Brandeis. Ended up knocking off the Judges by 19 just outside of Boston. This is Germer with the basketball for Case. 3 in the air for the Spartans, and that's one way to answer it. Brooke Orcutt.
Brooke Orcutt just finding her favorite spot on the floor. Pretty simple spot up 3 as she nailed it.
NYU working it inside, trying to take advantage of that size, and they go into Megan Dahl, the 6-foot junior captain. 7-3, Spartans down. This is Orcutt with the basketball. Left baseline, and the pass to McCoy goes out of bounds.
And Ron, I'm sure that Jennifer Reimer and her coaching staff talked about limiting the turnovers against a team that scores a lot of points, because when you give them extra opportunities, it's going to make it that much easier for them to score easy buckets.
That was a shot of Lauren Hall-Gregory, the head basketball coach at NYU. She's been very successful in 3 short seasons as the leader of the Violets. This is Dahl out top, ball above her head against Eppard. Now it's Peng with it. She'll bring it back out, reset the offense. 8 seconds to shoot. Peng on the dribble drive, draws the defense, kicks it out for a 3. It's up, it's short, and Germer comes down with a rebound. That was Caitlin Reed with the 3 that was short. This is Germer with it. Give and go. Germer kicks it out. Spot up 3. Orcutt rounded out. Good look that time for Case. Peng comes the other way for NYU. Good defense that time by Barrett Eppard. NYU tried to get it inside to their big player, Megan Dahl, and Eppard stepped in the passing lane, intercepted the pass. Here's Case, down 4, just about 4 minutes gone in this opening half. This is Germer with a high screen. Now McCoy into Barrett Eppard, and Barrett Eppard just inside the foul line with her first basket.
Pretty fearless jumper right there for Eppard. Very contested by the Violets, and they will contest every shot. Offensively, they play so well, but they don't forget to play their defense also.
Well, defensively, Eddie, they give up only 51 points per game, as the turnover will happen with the traveling from Caitlin Reed. You hit it on the head. They score a lot. They score 74 per game, but they defend. The scoring difference is 21 points. They give up only 51 points per game, and as I said before, the closest game they've had this year is 16. So it will be interesting, Eddie, if this game stays close, how NYU responds, because they really haven't had anybody play them tough this year. It will be a new experience for them. This is Laura Mummy inside. She's going to get 2 free throws.
Mummy providing a very physical presence down low that the Spartans really need in her 3rd year. And I'll tell you what, the Hudson Explorers, they really breed some tough players, and Spartans have one of them in Laura Mummy.
Mummy, a 52% free throw shooter on the season. That was the foul on Lindsay Oldshoe. Oldshoe, one of those 6-footers. That was her first. Laura Mummy's a perfect 2 of 2 to start the night. And Case is drawn even at 7. Working it inside to Daw. They doubled down on Daw. It was a good pass, missed the shot. NYU keeps it on the long rebound. Harioka and Peng on the outside. They're going to swing it, and a travel with the basketball. Ball fake right, dribble left, but Caitlin Reed took too many steps. That is her second traveling violation in the last 3 possessions.
Well, good to see the Spartans playing some defense on that end of the floor, because New York, with the offensive rebound, 2 opportunities for points. They come away empty-handed. That's a good start defensively for the Spartans.
Jessica McCoy with the basketball. Kicks it off to Eppard. Or actually, that was Mummy with the shot, missed it. Ball's loose, NYU comes up with it. This is Peng with it, crossing the timeline. Peng, strong dribble, left hand. Went up for a shot. It was stopped midair. They're going to kick it out. Harioka for a 3. And Amy Harioka has 2 threes tonight. She's got 6 points.
Megan Daw is going to draw some attention down low for New York. So going to have some room, these 3-point shooters for the Violets, and they've had some early open threes to trigger.
Eppard with the basketball. Now it's Germer. Her chance at a 3. Missed it short. Ball's loose. McCoy fights for it with Harioka. NYU comes up with it. This is Peng trying to get a handle on that basketball. Peng behind her back, top of the key. They're going to set that up with Harioka. Harioka with the high screen. Looking for Dahl inside. They'll keep it outside. Now they get it to Dahl. Dahl doubled down on. Missed the shot. Ball's loose. McCoy comes up with it. 2-on-1 break. McCoy and Germer. It's off to Germer. She spots up, shoots it, misses it long, and NYU comes up with a rebound. This is Caitlin Reed in front of the Case bench. Now it's Peng. They'll swing it to Harioka right side. Reed looking inside to Rao. Eppard tipped the ball up with the foul. And at the free throw line shooting 2 will be Emily Rao.
The Spartans have played a very disciplined game in terms of fouls, just their first, about 6 minutes into the half. So that's a number that they want to keep down low. But you also do want to make a good team earn their shots at the free throw line here, and the Violets will do that. They shoot a very good percentage.
First free throw's up, and it's good. Fouls on Barrett Eppard, that's her first. Emily, a 68% free throw shooter, the 6'1" sophomore out of Vancouver. 12-7, 5-point lead. Largest of the game so far for NYU. They jumped out to a 5-0 lead. Case tied it at 7. And now the Violets are back with a 5-point lead, and we've got a player control foul on Brooke Orcutt.
Well, again, all of this pressure that the Violets are going to bring is going to cause you to make some mistakes from time to time. It's really important that the Spartans deal with damage control, because turnovers are going to happen. It's just a matter of how you manage them throughout the course of the game.
Lindsay Oldshoe back in the game for NYU. This is Peng with the basketball working against Germer. Peng with a strong spin dribble, missed the shot. Orcutt had the rebound, lost it. Oldshoe back to Peng. NYU will bring it back out. Violets up 5, 13:33 left to play opening half. Game 1 of a doubleheader tonight here from Horsburgh Gymnasium. The men will follow. Nice strong drive, missed, but another rebound. Peng will spot up a wide open 3, and she nails it. Boy, that's 3 shots, 2 offensive rebounds. You're bound to get burned if you keep giving those offensive opportunities.
Well, Ron, the Violets average out-rebounding opponents, as we see a kickball there, by 8 a game. And when you get that many more rebounds than your opponents, it just really gives you so much more opportunities on the offensive end of the floor. Second opportunities lead to just about anything that they want from the three-point line. Solid execution there by the Violets.
Kara Hageman and Aaron Reynolds have now checked in for Case. Reynolds, a 5'11 senior forward out of Webster Groves High School in St. Louis, and Hageman's a freshman. I've heard a lot of good things about her. We're going to watch her play. Reynolds trying to get that loose ball on the baseline. Rachel Beatty's also in, and that was Beatty with the shot.
That is why it is so important to stay with the play, even though the play looks broken. Heads up play by Beatty, and she was rewarded with 2 points there.
Brooke Orcutt the other way. Spots up at the foul line, missed it long. Rebound on the floor, Case controls. Left-handed shot off the glass by the freshman, missed, but she's gonna pick up a foul on the rebound.
Kara Hageman, freshman forward, sticking with the ball, going up with a hard hat play right there. She was in the right spot at the right time for the first attempt, and the second attempt just out-muscled her defender.
Emily Rowe with the foul, that is her first. Inside to Hageman, off the glass, and it's good. Obviously, Case sees a mismatch that they think they can take advantage of. Twice they've gone to Hageman against Rowe. She made that, and she'll get a chance at a three-point play.
Well, that is Hageman's play right there, Ron. They want her back towards the bucket, a couple feet shy of that foul line right there, and when she turns to face, she's going to get a pretty good open look. Three-point play coming for her.
2 quick fouls on Rowe, and Hageman completes the three-point play. It's 15-12 NYU. Case is on a 5-0 run. 12-12 left to play opening half. Case on the turnover. Germer down the floor to Orcutt. Into Hageman. Now it's back to Germer. Case trying to stay tight to this 12-0 top 10 ranked team. That's Rachel Beatty with a baseline drive and draws the foul. Peng's going to get called for the foul.
Well, Ron, we talk about the depth of the Spartans bench, and Rachel Beatty, it really is a big part of that as well, providing the experience that the Spartans need off the bench in her 4th year. Gives them a lot of different looks at that wing spot.
Case will inbound it. Reynolds with the ball above her head. Now that's Hageman, they'll get called for traveling. Freshman picks up a travel call, likes to get the ball at the foul line. She's got an explosive first step, the 5'11 freshman out of Hopewell Valley Central High School in Pennington, New Jersey. Maya Wazowitz now in the game for NYU. Foul under the basket. It's going to go against Germer. Germer with a block. NYU will have it. Ball underneath their own basket.
Spartans really got to be careful with those entry passes there, Ron, causing a little bit of contact. We've had a couple early fouls on those plays.
Long three, long air ball. Germer comes down with the ball. Down the floor to Beatty. It was a errant throw by Germer, and the ball goes out of bounds. NYU will get it back.
Sometimes, Ron, it's a little bit tempting for a team that's trying to combat that full court press to try to press it offensively a little bit too much when they're not pressing. I think that's a perfect example of what happened right there. Unforced turnover when New York was not pressing.
Wild shot inside off a miss. Megan Dahl missed the bunny, and then in her frustration just threw up a scoop shot that didn't even draw iron. This is Reynolds' turnaround shot off the iron, won't go. Here comes NYU. Peng with the basketball, strong left hand, kicks it out to Wirtz. They'll swing it. Top of the key now, back to Wirtz in front of the Case bench with Beatty on her. Case is within 3. We're approaching halfway through the opening half here. This is Wirtz, top of the key. Ball's loose. Reynolds with a reach-in foul. They're going to get Aaron Reynolds. Maya Wazowitz drove into the key. Aaron Reynolds reached in with her right arm. If she would have reached with her left, might have gotten away with it. So Brooke Orcutt's going to take a seat. Caitlin Reed back in for NYU. Maya Wazowitz will take a rest on the bench. Peng will inbound it for NYU. Rachel Beatty on defense. They work it inside to Daw. And Daw traveled with the basketball. Germer doing a nice job of doubling down. They've got Reynolds fronting Daw. And then when they feed it over the defender's outstretched hands, Case brings a backside defender to double down on that big player, Megan Daw. And so far, it's worked.
And Daw is the only Violets player that is averaging over double figures in points per game. So she's going to get her looks, and most of them are going to be near the rim, Ron. So the Spartans have to take that into consideration defensively.
Case doing a nice job against that diamond and one press. This is a three in the air, and it's good. Kara Hageman, she's got 6. Game's tied again at 15. Rebound. Here come the Spartans. That's Mummy with it. Reynolds misses it left. NYU with the rebound. Game tied at 15, inside 10 minutes to play opening half. If you're just checking in, NYU's 12-0 in the season. Ranked 8th in the country in Division III. Case 6-6. NYU has just flat out smoked everybody. Peng with a 3, misses it long. A long rebound, it'll stay to the Violets of NYU.
You have to give Peng a little bit of room because she's probably the best creator that New York University has, so she'll probably get some cleaner looks from three-point land. Fortunately, that one didn't go.
Well, one of those quick guards that the Case coaching staff talked about, and plus she sees the floor well. She leads the team in assists this year from her point guard spot. 8 seconds to shoot. Spot up at the foul line, missed it short, and down with the rebound is Hageman. The freshman will bring it down. Right-hand dribble, kicks it left side. McCoy with it now, with Peng on her. Jess McCoy into Mummy. They swing it. 3 in the air from Reynolds. Missed it long. And Daw comes up with a rebound, and a timeout is called by NYU. Violets with a timeout. 8:48 left to play. Opening half. This game's tied at 15. We'll take a break, too. We'll be back.
I have this cool cash. What can I do with it? You can turn it into a hot meal at Rascal House. It's the best value in town. What do they have there? Buckets of wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and of course, great pizza. Are they open late? You bet. Open every night till 2:30 a.m. And you can even build your own pizza and order it online at rascalhousepizza.com. Cool. See you at the Spartans game? Yep, and see you after at Rascal House.
Inside Horsburgh Gymnasium tonight. These teams are keeping it warm with their defense. Case comes into this game giving up 58 points per game. NYU only 51, so both teams play great defense. And it has been on display so far. Every point, every one of the 30 points that have been scored by both teams so far, Eddie, has been well earned.
It really has. I mean, these two teams know the importance of making shooters uncomfortable.
Dahl inside off the glass. She was fouled. Foul's going to go on Laura Mummy. That is her first.
The Spartans defense has been a thorn in the side of Megan Daw thus far, Ron. Only 1 of 6 from the floor, so a cold start for her. That is exactly playing into the Spartans' hands early on in this contest.
She'll get 2 free throws. Pretty good free throw shooter, Eddie. 71% free throw shooter on the season. Saugus High School in Santa Clarita, California. Came all the way across the country to play basketball in the cold of New York City. Megan Daw, a captain on this basketball team. Her team 12-0 to start this season. Dahl with 4, but as Eddie pointed out, only 1 from the field. Working against that diamond press, here comes Mummy. Mummy loses the basketball. NYU has it. Mummy got picked from behind that time. Dahl, top of the key, overhead pass. Errant, and here comes Jessica McCoy with it. McCoy down the floor, Brooke Orcutt lost it. Case gets it back. Now triple teamed Laura Mummy with the basketball. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow goes Violet's way.
A tough break for the Spartan women right here, Ron, but these 50-50 balls are something that a coach will talk about all throughout the course of the season. It's something they've been working on. And in the early part of their season against those tough out-of-conference teams, a 50-50 ball wasn't really something that was working in their favor. So if they can get that cooking, they'll be in business.
Germer and Eppard have come back in the basketball game for Case. Taking a seat was Jess McCoy. Keep an eye on McCoy. She didn't practice this week. She's got something in her hip that's been bothering her, but she told coach she was ready to go. So she's playing as NYU turns the basketball over. That was Michaela Payette with the travel. Case has been really battling some nagging injuries. McCoy with the hip, and Case is going to give it right back. Orcutt has been battling an ankle injury, and of course Barrett Eppard's coming back after that tear of her right ACL a year ago. There's a look at some of the students that have made their way over to Horsburgh Gymnasium tonight. That's Dahl inside, missed the shot, and down with a nice rebound on the floor, handing it off to Amanda Germer. Germer will bring it up. That was Eppard with the rebound. Eppard and Orcutt. Reynolds is out there along with Germer. This is Reynolds. Now it's Orcutt, and we've got a foul inside. Foul against NYU.
Ron, right there, the violence defense was stout at the point of entry, and that really has become kind of a recurring theme in basketball. If you want to step up your defense, point of entry, that's where you really got to step up that defense, and New York did it, but fortunately for the Spartans, they pick up a foul.
Caitlin Reed, the guilty player. That's her first. This is Germer with the basketball, and guarding her is Drew Cabral. Now it's Reynolds with a strong move to the basket and hooking her and holding her. And picking up the foul that time for NYU is Michaela Payette. That was very much like a defensive back that's beat by a wide receiver. You know you're going to give up a bucket there, so you just hook the girl and live for another day. So Payette with her first foul. Inbounds pass to Eppard. Or actually, that's the freshman with the basketball, Hageman. Now it's Germer, the senior, one of three seniors on the floor. Orcutt, Eppard, and Germer. Spartans down 17-15. Try to get it down the floor to Daw, and tipping it and knocking it out of bounds is Barrett Eppard. Coach Reimer wants a timeout. We'll take one too. With 7 minutes left in this opening half, it's a good one. Case is down only a bucket, 17-15 to the Violets of NYU.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
Back on the floor for the Case Spartans, Kara Hageman, along with Brooke Orcutt, Barrett Eppard, Aaron Reynolds, and Amanda Germer. This is NYU with the basketball. Baseline drive, they're going to swing it top of the key. Working inside to Dahl, off her left foot, missed the shot. Case comes down with a rebound. That's Eppard with it. Up the floor, right-hand dribble, goes right wing. That's in the right corner. Brooke Orcutt for a three, missed it left. And Eppard came up with a rebound. So Case gets a long rebound off a missed three. Give and go, nice ball fake. Strong move inside, shot was blocked. Case will keep it. Plenty of time to shoot, Eddie. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Checking in off the bench and into the basketball game for NYU will be Lindsay Oldshoe. And taking a seat will be Megan Daw. Daw out with 4 points. Oldshoe in. She's a starter. She is scoreless.
Hageman has really had a strong start to her Division III athletic career as a forward in her first year.
Nice move by Barrett Eppard. Nice spin move, missed the shot. Here comes NYU the other way. Drew Cabral down the floor. With it is Amy Harioka, and they're going to bring it back out to Drew Cabral with the basketball. NYU working it. That's Cabral with a ball fake right, dribble left, shot off the glass, missed it, got her own rebound. 6 to shoot. NYU in trouble. 4 to shoot. Gonna have to fire one. There it goes. It looks good. It was long. Boy, it was right on the target. And boy, there's one of those breaks that you just don't want to give up. That long rebound. But credit Aaron Reynolds for coming back and blocking that shot. I think it was either Reynolds or Barrett Eppert that got it. They didn't give up on the play. And NYU will keep it. But they had a great look, and they just missed it because of good defense by Case. That's a blocked ball that I believe NYU will keep. No, it wasn't blocked. It was just badly missed.
Spartans defense has gotten out to an excellent start against one of the top offenses in the UAA. Now 5 of 22 from the floor are the Violets, and they're sticking with the ball, Ron. They are not letting the ball get into the paint because this is one of the top assist teams in the league too, New York is. So penetration has not been working in their favor. Spartans defense playing great in that zone.
Rachel Beatty now with the basketball for Case. Beatty from Carrollton, Texas. She's got it, left wing, 3, and it's good.
Awful long 3 from Beatty, but she showed off her range right there, probably about 3 feet behind the arc. Gets one to go, tough shot.
NYU with good ball movement on the perimeter. Working it inside and hooking and drawing a foul will be Barrett Eppert, I believe. Foul will be on Barrett Eppert.
Eppert is starting to develop a little bit of a defensive presence here as the game has really moved along. And she's blocked a couple. She picks up a foul there. But, you know, Ron, not all fouls are really that bad. I mean, you do want to play that stout defense. And if you have to pick up a foul, it's going to be worth it from time to time, just as long as it doesn't become a problem.
So Eppert's out with 2 fouls. Aaron Reynolds has checked in for her. Eppert takes a seat on the bench with 2 points. Reynolds is back in the game with 1 foul and no points. This is NYU on offense. Case is up a point, 18-17. It's the only lead they've had tonight. And NYU throws it away.
Pass just a little too solid there for Lindsay Oldshoe, who was cutting one way and the basketball went the other way. So really the Spartans need to capitalize on some of these turnovers right here, but the press is going to make it difficult.
They'll reverse it on the diamond 1. And Rachel Beatty tried to get the ball back to the inbounder, which was Aaron Reynolds on the trailer. And they lost it, and then they drew the foul. Reynolds will be the guilty party. That is Aaron's second. Shooting is Lindsay Oldshoe. 1-and-1 situation. She misses it. Case down the floor. Brooke Orcutt, nice feed to the cutter, and laying it up and in with the left hand is Laura Mummy. Great pass that time by Orcutt. Mummy got an easy bucket. Aaron Reynolds almost got a rebound. She draws a foul in the backcourt. Foul's going to go against NYU. We're going to go the other way and shoot free throws. Foul's on Michaela Payette. That is her first.
It's a nice little 30-second stretch of basketball for the Spartans right there, Ron, getting a nice vision pass from Orcutt. And Spartans do really well. They play well on offense when Mummy scores down low because she's the one low post presence that the Spartans have. And if they can get her going, they'll be in business once again.
At the free throw line, shooting the 1-and-1 and missing the front end is Aaron Reynolds. Well, you're right about Mummy. She's averaging 10 points. 6 rebounds. She is a post presence for Case. She's paying with the basketball. Gonna go top of the key. Left-handed dribble into a double team. Trying to split the double team and drawing the foul. Foul's gonna go against Case. Jessica McCoy. At the line shooting 2 will be Wazowitz. Maya Wazowitz from Beacon High School in New York City.
And Ron, just a small handful of local products from the Violets, as we had mentioned earlier in the broadcast. You get to go to a lot of different places and travel and see a lot of different things, but The New York University Violets, they are a well-versed group. Got players from really all over the country.
Connecticut, Texas, Illinois, California, Vancouver. You're right. Wazowitz makes one of two. Case is up two. This is Orcutt, dishes it. Shot is short by the Spartans. Missing it at that time was Laura Mummy. She had a wide open look. Sometimes those wide open looks are tougher to make than when you've got a defender in your face. Old Shoe swings the ball right side to Wazowitz. Top of the key to Daw. And Daw threw it out of bounds. Daw thought her teammate was cutting out. That would be Riley Wirtz, and Wirtz was cutting towards the basket, and the ball went into the Case bench. There's a look at that Case bench. That's Jen Reimer, their basketball coach, standing up and coaching her team through this diamond in one press that NYU runs so well. They're going to trap right there at half court, and boy, that's the last thing you want to do as a ball handler is dribble to the sideline at half court, because suddenly two defenders turns into four, because the sideline is a defender, the half court line's a defender, and then the two actual players. And Case got into trouble there. Possession arrow was in their favor, though.
Yep, that's the danger zone right there. And like you said, basketball 101 would say stay away from it. But fortunately, they get the basketball back, and that's what matters.
Case on offense. Nice drive. Jess McCoy off the glass, and they're going to call blocking on NYU. So Daw's going to pick up the foul. And for Megan Daw, that is her first foul. And Jessica McCoy will go at the line. She'll shoot two. McCoy on the season, an 87% free throw shooter. Jess McCoy, a sophomore guard from Cranford High School in New Jersey. Makes them both. Case has been good from the foul line. They are 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Coach Reimer told me before the game, her team gets to the foul line a lot. They haven't been very successful there, though, and that she feels has really limited them, especially in tight games. But they have been successful so far tonight. Try to get it into Daw. McCoy steals it with the help of Beatty. This is McCoy with the basketball, with Peng all over her. McCoy breaks free, kicks it off. Mummy. Out to Hageman. Now it's Orcutt. Inside to McCoy. Working off the glass. Back of the rim. Won't go. Ball was kept alive by Reynolds. But here comes NYU the other way. Case is up 4. It's their largest lead of the game. Shots up and it's missed. And Hageman comes down with a rebound. Kara Hageman dribbling left. Dribbling all the way. Kicks it to a cutter. It's Aaron Reynolds off the glass and good. Laura Mummy, rather. Laura Mummy with the layup.
And one of the greatest attributes of Mummy, Ron, is her basketball instincts. As a post player, she knows when and when not to cut. She saw her opportunity right there and pinned it off the glass for 2.
Mummy's got 6, and that's how much Case is up. It's 6. NYU throws it away again. 2:07 left, opening half.
And now 12 turnovers for the New York University Violets. Very uncharacteristic of them. They usually protect the basketball very well. Some of them self-inflicted also.
Beatty with it. Gets off that sideline. Case clears that break. This is McCoy with it. Mummy working inside, trying to split a double team. Went into it and drew a foul. Foul will be on NYU, Riley Wirtz. That is Wirtz's second foul. And Mummy's back at the foul line. Well, you could tell that was off the moment it left her fingertips.
And the great thing about Mummy, too, Ron, is that she can also run the floor. I mean, she's not really a one-dimensional post player. I mean, she can run with the best of them out there. Very an asset to the Spartan women.
Mummy missed them both. Back to her season average from the foul line, which is 52%. She's 2 of 4 so far tonight. This is Peng with the basketball against defensive pressure by McCoy. And the tiny point guard with a nice spin move and score. She's got 7.
Yeah, her penetration is going to be a game changer. I mean, she's got some great ball handling skills that no other player on this floor has.
Barrett Eppard with it. Brooke Orcutt now with the basketball. Orcutt dribbles out between the circles. Orcutt with Daw on her. This is Jess McCoy, right wing. In the corner in front of that NYU bench, it's Beatty working against Peng. 5 to shoot for Case. Here's the freshman. Hageman dribbles in, left-handed shot, missed, and a blocking foul on NYU. Hageman's going to get 2 free throws. The foul goes against Dahl. That's her second.
Solid play by Hageman. She really kept her composure with a short shot clock as she picked up the basketball with only 4 left. And a lot of times, Ron, single-digit shot clock, you tend to just throw up a shot. No, she did the exact opposite. Penetrated that lane and wanted the bucket instead of the jumper.
Good awareness. And as soon as I said, Coach Reimer talked about the need for her team to make their free throws and how they were 5 of 6. They've now missed 3 in a row. So they're going to get Dahl out of the game, they being NYU, so she doesn't pick up her 3rd foul in the last 68 seconds. Payette checks back in for the Violets. And Hageman makes 1 of 2. She's got 7 points in the opening half. Peng with it in front of the Case bench. Far side. Now it's top of the key. Back to Peng, left wing. Peng with an explosive first dribble. 3's in the air from Harioka. Missed it. And fighting for the rebound, losing it, was Hageman, but coming up with it was Rachel Beatty. Beatty down to Orcutt. 22 on the shot clock, 38 on the game clock. This is Mummy inside. She traveled with the basketball. Mummy shuffled her feet, faked right, left-handed hook. Mummy's had a good half. She's got 6 points. 6 players for Case have scored in this opening half. 5 players for NYU. They're working inside to Payette, missed it long. And they keep the ball alive. Shot clock is off. 17 on the game clock. Payette again, kicks it back out. Long 3 in the air. This one's short and left, and it goes out of bounds untouched by Case. And the Spartans will have the basketball. 11 seconds left in the opening half.
Violets have gone cold from the 3-point line, having missed their last 4. Spartans with a chance to capitalize.
This is Orcutt. Over to Hageman. 7 seconds. Jess McCoy with it. 5 seconds. McCoy still with it. Kicks it to Orcutt. Splits a team. Puts the shot up, rolls around and drops. Brooke Orcutt at the halftime buzzer. Split the double team and got the friendly roll here at home. And the Spartans go into halftime up 7.